I love traveling. For my video today, I would like to just take a few moments to acknowledge and respect one of my favorite singers ever, Amy Winehouse. And I think that no matter what, all the ridicule that she went through and everything, I think she and everyone else just used it as more of inspiration than anything. And it came at a really bad time for me whenever I found out. I think she deserved a lot more respect than that, and she deserved a lot more credit than that for what she was. So I'm going to grow 3 little apple seeds inside a nesting doll in memory of her. So this week is travel week, and I thought this Tuesday I would share with you some of my vacations. I'm not quite sure what travel week means, but I thought I would share with you some of my adventures that I've had the last few years. As you can probably tell, ever since I was little I wanted to go to Egypt, and this was a model of the Sphinx that I made when I was a little kid. See it? Do you? I never got to go, but I was always really obsessed with it, as if I always felt like I was born Egyptian in a way. One day I will go there. But I did go to Alaska when I had blue hair, and that was fun. I went there on a cruise with my grandma, and I was surrounded by drunk senior citizens and little kids that were like going out for their family vacations to Alaska, and it was freezing, and we went to Sitka and Juneau and Victoria, Canada, and all that. All my grandma would do was like take a hat that she had to try to cover up my blue hair. There was this one drunk 80-year-old woman in particular who really liked me, and she was really skinny, and she always wore really high heels and she always hit on the piano man. This is when I went to Mexico. I went down to the Yucatan, where there's a place called Chichen Itza, where the most famous pyramid is, with Quetzalcoatl going down the side of the pyramid. This engraving on the observatory, at the time that was destroyed since then, and it was during the time of some sort of Spanish emperors coming down that they had rewritten the Mayan calendar, and it showed 2012 up there, and it was really neat seeing that when I was little. That's Tulum. Here's a picture of my cousin when she was eating. Here's me a long time ago. It's really strange. And I bought this, which is kind of like a wall plate, which represents the 2 sides of the pyramid, which aren't necessarily negative or positive, but just 2 opposing forces. Anyway, I think everybody should travel.
I think everybody should travel because it keeps you from being boring, and it really de-stresses everything in your life and lets you do something new and exciting. So I recommend everyone make a trip somewhere right now, this summer, before summer is over.
Bitter, deathly cold comes back to haunt me.
And here's Nashville, and here's Chicago, and here's Waccamapolla Lake, and here's some guy's bald head, and here's a torture chamber chair.
Okay guys, write where you would like to go if you could choose anywhere in the entire world to vacation. And subscribe and like and do whatever, unlike whatever, and come back tomorrow and the next day and the next day, and I'll see you next Tuesday.